Welcome back to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. This is episode 57, and we're going to do previews. This is stuff that people are ordering at their shops today. It'll arrive in October, okay? I'm not looking forward to this one because when I did the Marvel one, it went 25 minutes. I couldn't believe it, but I guess Marvel's trying to reboot everything all at once, and I guess September, October is going to be very, very busy for them. And this one, like I said, is being ordered right now. Today is August 3rd, 2020. And let's get started at this right away. I put some place markers in here to help me move through this a little more quickly. Plus, we're not going to look at every publisher there is. We're going to just try to stick with the ones I thought had the most to show this time around. So we'll start off with Image. So the first card goes flipping out here. And we got something from Rick Remender. He just finished up Death and Glory, which was reviewed on this channel. So please check that out. I think I did 1 through 11 on one episode and number 1 through 10 on one episode and 11 the conclusion on another. And this one is called The Scumbag. And Luis LaRosa is the artist, it looks like. And Moreno Dincio, I guess. Anyway, I'm not loving the art on this. Looking at it, it's not doing too much for me. I'm not sure what it's about. Didn't go into a detail, but this seems to be a major release for Image. And they do have the sample pictures here. And as you can see, the coloring is just a little over the top. I don't know if every page is going to be like this, but I just didn't really care for what I've seen so far. So I don't think I'll be looking at this book. They have it as a gem of the month. Don't ask me why. Okay, and here's some more sample pages. Looks like biker bars. It might be in a dystopian future. It's certainly not the future that I hope to have. Joints and beer and chicks and mustaches and all kinds of cool stuff. Yep. Their next one is The Walking Dead Deluxe #1. Now, I'm not really a big zombie fan myself, but this is a Robert Kirkman, and I'm not sure where he's going with this one, if it's a complete restart, because it looks like it has our normal main character in it, but I'm not sure if what the deal on this is going to be exactly. And you can see a little of the sample art here as well. Look at #1. And that's come out October 7th. Commanders in Crisis. This also is not very appealing to me. Let's see who Steve Orlando is the writer. Dave Tinto is who knows? He says the artist. Davida Tinto, maybe. Not quite sure what this is all about, but get a good look at it there. Getting It Together. It's a 1 of 4. Sina Grace. Okay, well, I know I will not be buying this. The artist is Sina Grace as well, and I'm sure it's got themes that I'm not interested in. So if it's your thing, great, go for it. Blue in Green, and this one is actually, it looks like a trade paperback, so let's kind of skip through that. I'm not liking this art. It just, I need something more definite. This looks like art you'd hang on a wall, take away the bubbles or whatever. I'm not really liking the way this looks off the top of my hand. Ram 5, I guess, is the writer. I'm not sure what that means, or Ram V. And Armin R.K. this is the artiste. Then we have Planet Paradise. To survive after a crash landing in an alien planet, a vacationer must battle against a hostile environment, killer lizards, corporate bureaucracy, and the pessimism of her soul companion, the drug-addled captain of the ship. So it's a female lead in this one. I know this isn't, I know Kelly Sue DeConnick isn't on this because then it would be Bitch Planet. This is actually Planet Paradise. Jesse Lonergan did the whole thing, writing and artist on this. Family Tree number 9 with Jeff Lemire. Let's speed up a little bit. Jeff Nailbiter number 6. Tataris number 6. Adventure Man, okay. Looks like a trade paperback. They're expecting to have, that's Matt Fraction's first 5, I guess. Yeah, 1 through 5, I guess. Another trade paperback over here. Trade paperback. Okay, volume. More volumes, more trade paperbacks. And we get back to the regular floppies again. Ascender number 14, Bad Girls number 3, Black Magic number 15, Bliss number 4 of 8. So halfway through on Bliss. Chew number 4, Coffin Bound number 7, Deadly Body Road. Well, I've reviewed the first 2 issues on this. That's number 5 on this one. The first 2 issues on this channel, and it's a not recommend for me. I'm out. They're just shooting up everybody. There's no real storyline. It almost seems like it's a duplicate of Rick Remender's Death and Glory with a female lead driving a muscle car. Okay, Department of Truth number 2. Die. You're going to see this theme a lot. Die number 14. And then we have Die number 14. That's Robert Kirkman's book. Excellence number 10. And another Robert Kirkman, Firepower. This looks actually good. This is number 4, but I know the number 1 is coming out, I believe, maybe in August. I believe it's coming out in August, so I might be checking that one out. Gideon Falls, number 26. The Bleep Blam, The Virgin Brides, 4 of 5. Inkblot, number 2. This was one with a little girl that's a sorceress, and she spills ink and becomes this little magical cat, I guess. Philadelphia, a fairly popular number 9. Lost Soldiers, I did review the first issue of this. I will get the second one. I'm not loving it, but I just want to see where it goes at this point. And I'm not sure how you say this name. It's Alice Cott, but I have reviewed that one, so check that out too. Low number 26, The Mark number 8. Moonshine number 22, Nomen Omen number 10, Oblivion Song, well, that's still going. That's another Kirkman. Outcast, another Kirkman, number 48, so he's a busy guy. Pretty Violent number 10, Rat Queens number 22, Savage Dragon number 253, Eric Larson working on that one. Sea of Stars number 8. I think this one didn't look so good. Jason Aaron and Dennis Hollum on those. So Spawn number 311. You know what you're getting with that. Todd McFarlane, writer on that one, so he's back on it. Stealth number 6, Mike Costa. Stillwater, we took a look at a preview on that one. Doesn't look that great to me. I'm going to skip it. Chip Sardesky's on that one. That Texas Blood number 5. Undiscovered Country number 9, and Unearthed. We've done 1 through issues 6, I think, on Unearthed, and I've waiting for number 7 to come out. They didn't read so well individually, but when I read 1 through 5 at the same time, on a second reading, it was a lot better. It made a lot more sense, and it flowed a lot better. So I think it was meant to be read together. But so we're on number 9 on this one. I don't know what the RES means. Not quite sure that coding is. So now we'll go to Dark Horse. Norse mythology. Okay, some of these might be trade. No, that one isn't though. Number 1, Norse mythology number 1. Neil Gaiman. So we got Neil Gaiman and Mike Mignola is doing the art on there. So it looks kind of neat. More of an old style type art. Killjoys, 1 of 6 is the first one. And this is called National Anthem. Okay. You get a little look at the art there. It's not driving me crazy. You Look Like Death. Tales from the Umbrella Academy. This is 2 of 5, so the first one will come out probably in September. Jeff Lemire, Colonel Weird, 1 of 4. Stranger Things. Halloween Special. Okay, I think that was in the last one we did too. Stranger Things. Science Camp was definitely in it. That's 2 of 4. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I believe that's, maybe no, we got some more. Spy Island, number 4. Bill and Ted Are Doomed, 2 of 4. X-Ray Robot, 3 of 4. Cyberpunk, 2 of 4. And that's Trauma Team on the Cyberpunk. Bang! 4 of 5. Skullduggery. I think they're talking about this one there. Jeff Lemire on that one. 5 of 6. So these are coming to a close. Hidden Society, 4 of 4. And Orville, right, where season 2 picked out part 2 of 2, the Orville launch day. Just a 2-parter on that one. Now we're in Dark Horse. I got some Alien. These are hardcovers. Okay, trade paperback. ElfQuest, if anybody's into ElfQuest, 4 or 5. The Seeds is a trade paperback. Apex, hardcover. Drawing Lines, hardcover. Disney Frozen, hardcover. I thought there was some more in here. Maybe we can skip ahead. No, it went too far. I mean, that's it for Dark Horse. They don't look like they're coming out with too many Witchers 3, but I think that's just a statue series. So yeah, nothing really that much from Dark Horse. They are a dark horse in October. Transformers, this is IDW, king of the licensees. We've got a lot of Transformers here, 1 of 4. The collection, number 24, Transformers, Rise of the Decepticons. Transformers Galaxies, number 12. And Dungeons and Dragons at the Spine of the World, number 1. There you go. Dungeons and Dragons come up with the number 1 Spine of the World arc. And this looks interesting. 2 coming soons. Marvel. They're doing some Marvel comics. Chillers number 1 and Chillers number 2. Those will both be coming out October. And this is a trade. Star Wars. We got Star Wars Adventures number 2. Star Wars Adventures on volume 11 with the Wookiees. Let's see. That's a 48-pager. Shadow of Vader's Castle. 120 pages. Clone Wars, Battle Tales, Goosebumps. Okay, I think we're done with, might be done with IDW. Let's see if it gets any better. Canto. What if we were... okay, Lock and Key and the Sandman together. Hell and Gone, number 0. And Lock and Key, number 3. Impale Battalions Go. Scarlet Hood, number 1 of 4. You get like a double-page spread on that one. Not sure what that's about. Teenage Mutant Turtles. Those are volumes. Okay. 2 of 5, The Last Ronin for Teenage Mutant Turtle. Here's a number 110 with Sophia Campbell writing that. Wow. Okay. Our favorite Samurai Rabbit, Yojimbo. Number 14. Gojira, or Gojira, however you want to say it. G.I. Joe, 4 of 5, Dead Eyes. I think this is Rob Liefeld was the writer on this. Also the artist. Script was Chad Bowers. And over here we have number 276, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero with Larry Hama back on it. So that could be pretty exciting. Both of those. Muscles, tube guns, and lots of pouches. and no feet on the Rob Liefeld. Star Trek Year 5, number 16, Deep Space Nine, Too Long a Satchel, that's a trade. Voyage to the Stars, number 3. That looks like a kid's book, more or less. Okay, Batman. So IDW is doing Batman, they're doing Marvel, they're doing Spider-Man, they're crazy. Star Wars, Star Trek, crazy stuff. And I think that might have been the end. Just look at it. Marvel puts an ad in here, even though they have their own preview. They have a couple ads, actually, throughout this whole thing. Okay, let's look at Dynamite now. And here's that theme again, Dynamite. So just assembly line of colors, of covers here, all different artists. As you know, they're in a lot of controversy over the last couple of weeks with them dropping the Cecil cover. So it's too bad about that. Just more and more covers. Will the Dynamite creative team survive their own book? Well, we'll see. I bet they do. Vampirella number 15 and all the different covers. My God, let me get my fingers out of the way so you can see all the different covers. Sacred 6 number 5 in all the covers. I'm giving you the Cliff Notes version of this. Dynamite Nick Gators, huh? I don't think I could wear these at work. Okay. Betty Page, number 4. Okay. Classic homage variant covers. The Boys, Dear Becky, number 6. I believe that's a new arc going on right now. Green Hornet, number 4. Mars Attacks Red Sonja, number 3. So I guess that almost looks like the Star Wars cover there. And I think that's probably supposed to be a ripoff of that. The Star Wars poster, movie original one. Writer John Layman. Okay. Red Sonja number 20. I'm not sure who's writing it now. Let's see if I can read this. Writer Mark Russell. Oh, okay. I read some of that. I didn't care for Mark Russell's run on this. The Death of Nancy Drew number 5. Clash of Kings number 8. That's a George R.R. Martin. Deja Torres number 9. Now we're getting into the John Carter stuff a little bit. Now we're out of it. Back at Vampirella number 11. Vengeance of. Vampirella Red Sonja number 12. On all the different covers. And then we're done with them, I think. So let's go to the next one. Boom! Who used to be the king of the licensees, but now they're... And also ran. Dune, House of Atreides. Atreides? I don't know. Number 1 of 12. So there you go. For you Dune fans, you got to start collecting those. They're going off at $4.99 and $6.99 for the die cut. Written by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. So there you go. There's some more Dune. Nice. Berserker number 1. Written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint. Keanu Reeves. It looks like Keanu a little bit, huh? Well, young Keanu. Older Keanu. Bill and Ted, John Wick. Okay. Or Baba Yaga, however you say it. Okay, and there's some action scenes from this. So I bet Mr. Kint or Kind, or how you ever say his name, Kind, probably helped Keanu out a lot with this, for my guess. A lot of action though, looks pretty good. It's not too overly artistic, so it'll be easy to watch and look at. Juliet Takes a Breath. I think we're done with. Boom. 7 Secrets by Tom Taylor. You might know him from the Unkillables Deceased line of DC books, the zombie books. Only when we find them. We only find them when they're dead. Number 2. Wind number 5 of 5. So it's finishing up Wind, which I'm not reading. Unkindness of Ravens number 2 of 5. Faithless 2 number 5 of 6. The Red Mother number 9. Okay. And let's see what we're going on here. Looks like we're into the Roland Island. I did a review of all Ronan Island. It was 1 through 12. I guess maybe they're doing these in 4 issues apiece. I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good story. It was good for all ages as well, too. A little bit of monsters in it, but nothing super scary or nothing too bloody. Angel and Spike number 15. I'm guessing that is a Buffy with Zach Thomas on there. Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 18. Willow and 4 of 5. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay. Firefly number 21. Firefly the Unification War number. Oh, okay, that's a volume. That's a trade paperback. Then we have Once and Future by Kieron Gillen, and I'm not sure what that is about. Something is Killing the Children number 11. Mighty Morphins number 15. New Dawn Power Rangers 3 of 3. So that one's, excuse me, this was 55, not 15. Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers volume 8. Okay. Mega Man Fully Charged 3 of 6. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that looks good. Lumberjanes number 74. Okay. And that does it for them. Let's see what the next group. I'm skipping some, like I believe I skipped Antarctic and Aftershock. Actually, this is Aftershock, so let's see what's going on with them real quick. Just some kind of artwork. I'm not sure what all these are. There's Dead Day number 4, Disaster Inc. number 4, Miles to Go number 2, Lonely Receiver number 2. And then they go to trade paperbacks, I believe. And we'll skip a few more. We're going to skip Aspen as well. We're going to go to American Mythology. I really like these this company a lot. Everything I've read by them, I've enjoyed. It's been pretty good stuff. And they have some old reprints as well. I read one that was written by Len Wein, and it was very good from the, I think, mid-70s, early 70s. So right now, I saw a preview on this one. We reviewed this on Monster Men, which I'm reading currently. I've read the first 2. So this has been a pretty good story. The art in it is good, and the story is obviously good too. I'm sticking with it. Hot Valley Days. I don't know what that is. Whoa. Patriotica. Patrica. I don't know. Number 3. She looks very patriotic. So buy it. Cat Shite 1. I don't know what that's all about. Ninja High School. Number 173. Co-Arctor. I'm sorry, this is going really long, but there's so much in here, and I'm skipping a lot. Archie, I'm going to skip them. Let's go skipping Aspen, like I mentioned before. I'm going to skip a few of these smaller ones. We'll go right to Valiant. Bloodshot. Okay. I saw the movie. I did actually review on my other channel. This is Bloodshot number 9. Arch Rival channel. Take a look at that. Please subscribe and like, by the way. I thought the movie was better than I was expecting with Vin Diesel. It was actually a good story. They crammed. I wish there was a little bit more backstory, and maybe if there's a director's cut, it would have that backstory in it. Ray, I've read some of Ray before. It was very good. The art is typically top-notch. This is Ray number 8. Trade paperbacks, some Legend stuff. And then we're in Vault, which seems to be a lot of horror comic type. And we're going to go to Zenoscope. Just want to point out, Zenoscope, when I was first looking at comics way back early 2012 or so. The shapes of the women were super outrageous. Now it seems like they've toned them down quite a bit. I mean, they used to have very large breasts, and they've scaled them back to where it seems like this is like could be normal. So I don't know if that was their intent. I don't know if they were getting a lot of pressures from the SJW and the Twitter folk or what, or if they got woke themselves, but they've toned it down quite a bit. I am reading one by them. There's Grimm Fairy Tales. I can't think. There's Mystere. I'm trying to think of what it's called. I just did a review on it. It's on my channel, and I'm drawing a blank. It wasn't Witchblade. Oh, it's Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Chuck Dixon is writing it. So the story so far has been pretty decent in there. It's I think the 6th arc on it. So, and then we go into manga. I'm not real familiar with manga. I think I saved it for Tokyo Pop, since that used to be the big one. So you can see what's going on with Tokyo Pop a little bit. Looks like a lot of teenage romance stuff. That must be their niche now. I don't know. And I think that about does it for this. I don't know if I have anything more selected or saved. I do not. So we made it through. I don't know how long this is running, but thank you very much for coming by and staying. If you're watching this on your phone, it's probably hard to see. If you're watching on the screen, hopefully you can get a good look at it. Maybe freeze it if you need to look at something more closely, or pause it. I'm sorry, I would say freeze. But that's what we got coming out in October. Those are kind of the highlights that I saw in here. So please stand by. I'll have more comics coming up, comic reviews on this channel. Plus I have my arch rival channel. Check that out for just kind of content all over the board. It's not really focused that much. It's just my thoughts on things. So I think that's kind of a fun channel on that one. And have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. This is Indie Comics Jones. Before I go, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave comments. Love to hear from you. Love to hear from all my fans. Doesn't take me long to go through the comments, let me tell you. So this is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes. Good night.